Hello, lovely opinionated vegan evolving. This is my evolution. So today I was just thinking about this video that some comedian guy made called "If Meat Eaters Were Vegans," and it was idiotic, dumbass, just like putting vegans down and trying to be funny, and it was so stupid. So I'm gonna make one that's titled, "If Meat Eaters Were Meat Eaters, what would they sound like?" Okay, so this is the meat eater, and this is the vegan, me. Okay, so I've never done any kind of thing like this, so I'm just gonna like, off the cuff, okay? So, meat eater, I love meat. It tastes so good, and like, it's my right to eat meat, and I get to eat meat because I don't give a fuck about the animals. I've heard that, I've been told that. I don't give a fuck about the animals. Well, what about veal? Veal is a byproduct of the dairy industry, and yeah, veal is kind of sad, yeah. Well, like, did you know that veal, like, because there's milk and dairy, that... Okay. Well, what about fish? Did you know that I like fishing. I have a right to fish. I have a right to eat fish, give a man a fish and feed him for the day, but teach a man to fish and, he could live forever. What about, like the oceans are being depleted and, blah, blah, blah. I can't hear you. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Okay, so you don't care about animals at all, and you don't care about the fish. So what about, like, the environment? Do you care about the environment at all? Did you know that the meat and dairy industries are the biggest source? Blah, 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 blah. I can't hear you. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Cheese, though. Cheese, though. Did you know that lions eat meat? And because lions eat meat, I get to eat meat. What do you have to say about that? It's the cycle of life. Look, canines. I have canines. You see? Rawr, I'm a meat eater. I'm a carnivore. Brr. The reason that our brains got so big is because we were eating meat. And if we were only eating fruits and veggies, our brains would have never gotten this big, I don't think that's ever been proven that our brains got big because of meat, and we had tools which let us do lots of things, including cut food and probably cook food, and, I'm sure that led to being able to eat meat, but we probably had the tools first, which meant our brains were already big, but that's not really proven, so, no, our brains got big because we ate meat, and that is a fact. We are born to eat meat. We love meat. If you put a baby chick in front of a child, if you put it in the crib, it's going to want to bite its head off. Yes, it is. It's going to want to suck the udders of a cow. Yes, that human baby will want to do that. And they'll want to suck the ones of a goat and maybe even a sheep. And, what are other reasons why it's good to eat meat? Because God said so. If God didn't want us to eat animals, then he wouldn't have made them out of meat. Bacon, though. Right? No, I mean, bacon, you can make bacon out of a lot of different things, there's like 10, 20, maybe even 30 different ways of making bacon. No, it has to be a dead pig. And I love dead pigs so much that I'm going to have a party. And I'm going to take a pig that's dead, a big dead pig, and I'm going to stick a big stick up its ass and right out its mouth or whatever you do, and I'm going to, like, roll it over the fire while we're having fun, and it's going to be so much fun. And then I'm just going to cut right into the side of it. Ooh, I can't wait to just, like, cut its body open and eat it. Yum! And I want my kids to see, because yum. Did you know that pigs are smarter than 3-year-old children, and they can learn how to play video games? bacon, though. But what about the fact that, bacon and basically all kinds of meat, even fish, which are supposedly healthy for you, they clog your arteries, they cause atherosclerosis, which is a hardening of the arteries, and vegans are so fucking self-righteous and so fucking pretentious, self-righteous and pretentious, holier than thou, preachy fucking cunts. I mean, cunt, twat, fuckface. Like, you are the most boring, annoying, fucking Jehovah's Witness, like, cult, self-righteous. I said that already, but it doesn't really matter. Like, fucking hate vegans. Fuck vegans. They are so annoying. They, all they do is, want to fucking talk about terrible stuff, and they want to show you these horrible pictures, and, they're so fucking annoying, Well, okay, but did you know that I didn't do the things in the pictures that make the pictures horrible? I'm not the one doing that horrible stuff. I'm just kind of the one pointing it out, saying, look over there. There's something that you're paying money for, and you're putting it in your body, and you're feeding it to your kids, and you're feeding it to, your mom and your dad and your sister, and you're, serving it at parties, and you're doing all this stuff, and it's harming. It's doing a lot of harm over there. And, blah, blah, vegans are so annoying. Vegans are so annoying. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. I'm just going to go over there by myself and hope I can find another vegan. I'm the vegan. I'll always be the vegan. Because, you know what? I would just rather be the one annoying, ostracized, weirdo, oddball girl who's over there by herself eating her fucking fruits, veggies, grains. That's what I eat. Fruits, vegetables, grains, beans and legumes, seeds, and sparingly, occasionally, nuts, olives, avocados. That's it. Fruits, vegetables, grains, seeds, legumes, and beans, occasionally olives, avocados, and nuts. That's it. Whole foods, no added oils, mostly unprocessed, homemade stuff, and you know what? I don't have big swirling heaps of icing. It's not gushing with this ooey gooey sticky stuff that's gonna ooey gooey sticky in myself, and I'm cool with that, And then sometimes I splurge, more often than I should, but I eat these chocolate-covered almonds, and they have soy lecithin in them, and I have to learn how to make my own because I don't want to eat any added oil, and soy lecithin is oil. So I'm just going to go over there and hope I can find another vegan. Good riddance. Fuck you. I like killing. I like paying for people to kill for me. I like eating death. And, plants have feelings, though. When you have a dead animal, it's dead and it's rotting. When you cultivate a fruit, a vegetable, or a grain, it isn't dead until it dies, and then when it dies, it's rotten, and you can't eat it, you can't eat it. Let me show you. Time to do the laundry. Okay, look at this. Can you see this? Can you see this? This is a fruit. This is a nectarine. This is not fresh. I might eat it. I might be able to cut it open and do something with it, but you see it's starting to get unfresh. This would be a dying fruit. It's not dead when you take it off. This is getting there. This is fresh, but you can see it's a little wrinkly. So when you learn the difference between something that's dead and something that's living, something that's dead, like an animal that was alive that could have lived for much, much longer, many, many more years usually, or a fruit which it is alive, and that is why. The reason this is alive is the reason why it gives me life, because it is alive. It's a different type of life, though. It's not the same kind of life, which you can clearly see, because even though this has been plucked from a tree, it is not screaming, okay? It's kind of slowly rotting, and if I don't eat it, it will go rotten, and it's going to end up having to be thrown either in the garbage, or better yet, it could be composted. It could be turned back into another tree, actually. So unlike a dead animal's corpse, which you can't really do anything with except you should bury it or somehow, pay respect to the lost soul, this can actually be used to create more of itself, which you can't do that with a dead animal, but you can do that with a dead fruit. And you shouldn't eat dead fruits. You shouldn't eat dead animals, but you can eat fresh fruits and vegetables that are harvested, and you can tell the difference between life that you should eat, which is living fruits and veggies, and life that you should not eat, which are living animals, and let them live and don't kill them, because then you're eating death, okay? Fuck vegans! Did you know that eating meat and dairy is one of the largest, leading, most main causes of human famine in the world? I heard a little annoying voice say something. No, I didn't. Did you know that meat and dairy industries are one of the leading causes of the destruction of the rainforest, the deforestation, the dead zones in the ocean because of the manure, untreated manure? Did you know that it causes like there's these huge pools of piss and manure and blood that are like contaminating thousands, maybe millions of people's environment? God, I keep hearing this really annoying sound. I don't even know what it is. Like, did you hear that annoying sound? No, I don't know. Did you know that eating meat and dairy promotes violence in the world, and that it is actually, these things are consumed by violence, like torture, separating families of animals that are truly sentient beings that love their family, their kids and their siblings and their mom and their dad, and maybe not every single one loves every single one, but they're very social animals, and even chickens, even fish, and cows and pigs and sheep and goats and horses. Did you know that horses get killed a lot? Like, there's like zoo animals and racing animals and all kinds of animals, and then they get killed and they're treated not nice and all that stuff. Did you know any of that stuff? Oh God, I love animals. Save the whales. Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, God, they do that thing in China where they have this festival, they eat those dogs. That is so wrong. Did you know that? My God. Oh my God, I love my cats and my dogs, I mean, I might even have a mouse for a pet, But did you hear anything I just said? Like all those other, you eat animals and they get killed. And if you care about animals, then you should care. God. I don't know. I thought I heard this like gnat in my ear. I don't know. I love animals and animal cruelty. I love meat. I love beef. I want to have a hamburger with bacon on top and cheese on it. And then I'm going to have some chicken wings on the side. And I'm going to have some fish fillet. That sounds really good. Milk. I love a fresh cold glass of milk. Do you know nut milk is disgusting? That's so gross. Like, just the idea of getting milk from a nut, or like a plant. Can you imagine getting milk from a plant? That is so disgusting. No, I would much rather just get milk from a cow. But do you know that in order for a cow to give milk, she has to be pregnant? And did you know that because the male babies are not useful commodities and they're too expensive to feed and grow and keep, so they get killed after a few weeks or days? And even then the girls get separated away, and they're not even allowed to drink milk. No, actually they have to drink some weird formula, which isn't that pretty weird? And then like the cows aren't drinking the cow's milk, and the human babies very often aren't drinking mama's milk, human mama's milk. They're drinking formula from a cow, and it's just like this whole weird thing, just so like people can make money. But yet there's all these animals, they're dying, and God, vegans are so annoying. I just want to fucking eat my fucking ice cream. Did you know how much my children love ice cream? Do you know how happy they are after school? The ice cream truck goes by, and then, that creamy white stuff or chocolate, whatever flavor I like, it comes out. And then we sprinkle all that sugar on top, and they just love that. And they love me. They think I'm such a good mom because I give them that stuff, Yeah, but there's so many other vegan options, and you don't have to like harm any animal. And anyway, that much sugar isn't good for your children anyway. But if you did want to give them a treat occasionally, You can, and you can do so many yummy things, and it doesn't have to come from an animal at all. I can't hear anything. You know what? God, I just love to be willfully ignorant. I love being willfully ignorant because I'm entitled. I am entitled because it's the cycle of life, and I get to do whatever I want to do, and I don't have to care about anything, any other being that exists, because I don't want to, you know? So I rather just, shh, don't tell me. I don't want to know about those things. Those are annoying things. You're fucking cultish Jehovah's Witness. Just get out of my face, okay? Oh, yeah, you know, and I did try to go vegan. I did go vegan for a while. And you know what? I got sick and I lost all my muscles. And I had to eat meat. Because you know what? You need meat to get meat on your bones. You know, you want muscles. You need meat, right? Well, actually, there's like tons of really healthy athletes from basically any type of sport you can imagine, whether it's bodybuilding, running, Olympic stuff, swimming, the strongest man, Mr. Universe. Like, there's tons of really strong vegans who show that you can not only be strong and healthy, but actually then there's like all these other doctors. They show how you can like heal and reverse and prevent so many chronic diseases and allergies, and just like, oh my God, there's so many health benefits to being vegan. No, I like being a meat eater, and I don't care that I've been lied to. I don't care. Oh no, I wasn't lied to. Oh, I would never say that. That was the vegan in me coming out. That was not the meat eater, because the meat eater doesn't believe they're being lied to. They only think they're being lied to by the vegans, of course. You know, because we don't think that you should eat eggs, because eggs are unhealthy, and eggs are a menstrual period, and eggs are, you know, vagina butt food. They're not food. They're vagina butt excretions. They come out of a chicken, and that's really gross, you know, like cracking open another animal's menstrual cycle and eating it, and it's actually really unhealthy. It has cholesterol, it has saturated fat, it has yucky stuff, and it can make you sick, and it's just ew. That is not true. We've been eating eggs forever. Eggs are delicious, just like Wile E. Coyote liked eggs, and foxes like eggs, and humans like eggs, because they are very convenient. It is super convenient, and I don't care what you have to say about it. I love it. Fuck vegans. Okay, I'm going to go try to find some more vegans, and I think I covered all the points. You know, what about just being nice? What about just kindness, you know? Kindness. Yeah, fuck off! What about nonviolence? Do you care about nonviolence? Fuck off. Well, do you care about your health? Fuck off, I'm healthier than you. Well, would you show your children a cow being slaughtered or a chicken? Oh, fuck off. Vegans are so annoying and preachy. Just drop it. Just fucking face it. People will eat meat. They will always eat meat. They're never going to stop eating meat. Meat. I wish I could shove some meat in your mouth right now. Fuck vegans. That's it. I'm sure there's many more things I can say, but that's it. Bye.